Hello, my love. Hello, hello. Hello to all my queens in the retreat session. Had drink some water for yours, my baby, Miss Jessica. Because I don't know. I don't know why. For some reason, I had to drink some water. Maybe my voice was get ready to be dry, or I was gonna be really doing some talking. I don't know what water has to do with this message. Maybe it has something to do with this. Maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe you need to clear the throat, say some stuff. I don't know, but it's something about water. It's like I'm thirsty all of a sudden. It's not even thirsty. It's like I just need to drink some water. So maybe you need to drink some water. I don't know. It's something about water. But my love, thank you so much for the people even in tune looking at this video, especially my queens that are looking at this video that's in the retreat session. I cannot wait. I'm ecstatic about October the 15th. And also to the ones, and hopefully you, Jessica, the ones that live closer to me, that I would love to bring this up just a little bit. I would love to be able to work one-on-one personally, the ones that are in the retreat session, to work with my queens that are close to me one-on-one, so they can see and feel the energy, and I can show them some things as well. And it's a great opportunity for you if you can come to visit. But you're also a pure manifesting generator, Jessica. And I am as well. So I remember you said that we have it's like we met at different lifetimes or another lifetime. Like you met me before or seen me before or something like that. And I said, you have. We have. Same time, around the same time we met. We always meet in each life. We always meet. And I also see that you love living around the shores. So I know that you're in Florida. So I mean, it's beautiful. You love Florida. I know it, but I know you love things with beaches and lakes, things with water. I know you like to be around water. It's saying that you like to be around water. I don't know if it gives you a sense of calmness. I don't know, or reflection, or like, I don't know, satisfaction, like sad being, I don't know what it's for. Something about water. And I know you like to being around water. And I also can see, because you're a pure manifesting generator just like I am, I also see that you can be like, when everything is flowing and water, when everything is flowing calmly and peacefully and going like even flow like the water, it's like peaceful and calm. You're satisfied, like But when that water ripples and it's a tide and the current is like in chaos or whatever, you're frustrated, and that frustration can turn into anger. And I know I have a few people also that are manifesting generators. So people on here that can agree with this. When things aren't flowing, they're frustrated, and sometimes, depending on how that chaos is, how that chaos goes, they can get angry, get pissed. All right, let me get out this. Because like I said, I'll be writing down a whole lot of things about y'all. I'm doing a lot of things behind the scenes. I'm putting a lot of energy and time with all you queens. So I'm doing a lot of things behind the scenes. Jessica, I see that your deepest purpose in life is to manifest the gift of having strength. Because sometimes you feel weak as hell. Like you don't have the strength to fight, or you feel tired a lot or fatigued. It's like, oh, because a lot of things drain you. But before I even get deep into your message, I see that you have, it's like the new beginnings came out. New beginnings. You're walking into new beginnings, a whole nother world. You went behind, either it's about to happen or it's happening. And I know definitely it's going to be happening in this retreat session. But it's a new beginning that you're coming into. It's a door. One door closed, another door opens, and you're going to be stepping into another door. And when you step into this door, the universe is going to open up to you, and you're going to see a whole lot. The universe is going to show you a whole lot. But when the cards come out, when the messages come out, wherever it lays, that's how I read it. So yours came out this way, new beginnings. So it's like you're teeter-totting into your new beginnings. It's like east and west. Like you're trying to figure out which way you want to go towards your new beginning. Either way, it's going to be a new beginning. But you're trying to figure out which way to go in your new beginning. It's like you're at a crossroads. You're in the middle of an intersection. Like, should I go left or should I go right? Either way, I know something is waiting for me. The universe has something for me. But I don't know which way to go. Then the next message came out is a sacrifice. Because either way you go, left or right, it's going to be a sacrifice. And with this sacrifice, because it's like this, it's a hard choice to make. It's a hard choice for you to make. And you know you're going to have to sacrifice something in order to step into this new beginning, whichever way you go. But whatever you sacrifice, you're going to get out this low level energy or whatever is pulling you down in the mud. Something is pulling you down or keeping you in the mud or keeping you stuck like a swamp. Like when you try to climb up, it pulls you down. Climb up, pull you down. Even though it's like your body, like it shows here, your body is halfway in and halfway out. So it's like, damn. But when you finally do make that choice, whichever way you go, whatever this with this sacrifice, when you finally make this sacrifice, and whichever way you go, left or right, into your new beginnings, you're gonna touch the rainbow, and you're gonna blossom, because the universe is gonna show you some amazing things. And when you finally make that choice, and you make that sacrifice, and you touch that rainbow, that wish is going to come quickly. It says accelerated motion. That wish is going to come quickly to you. Whatever it is you've been wishing for and praying on, it's going to come quickly to you. But first, you have to sacrifice and decide which way you want to go. The last message came like this. So it came where it's like, okay, but what is really behind the door? What's really behind the door is stability, a firm foundation. I don't know, but it's a man with his back, strong muscles, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, whichever way. So whoever it is, it's like a firm foundation, stability, and it's going into the spine, and it's red. Let me focus on this for a minute. going to be in your sacral chakra. Not only the stability in your roots by the sacrifice of which way to go, but it's going to be in your, because I'm seeing red. Red determines your roots. Your roots. But it's showing in the back of his spine. So I'm seeing it's in your, it's in your, like in your, like in the sacral chakra, like the sacral. Because if you turn it around, I'm seeing, because I know what different chakras are, but I'm seeing in your sacral chakra and in your gut, it's like going to be a yes or no. It's like follow your sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is in your gut. Follow your gut, because your gut is your brain. Is really for you is your brain, and not only for you, for myself and all those that are pure manifesting generators. And you'll see what everything means once we begin the class, and then everything will come to light. Like, oh, that's what she was talking about. But in our gut, once we finally listen to our body, not our minds, because our mind is just conditioned to the environment, and it's like it thinks it knows what it's doing, but it don't. It's like just dumb, like kind of like, But it's your sacral chakra, your intuition, your gut that's gonna say yes or no. You will feel it in your gut on which way to go once you do the sacrifice, and once you do exactly what's in your gut. Because you're gonna have to wait. You have to wait to hear your body and your gut. You're gonna have to wait on that to see what it says, because you don't want to make a move with your mind and think like, okay, I think my mind is telling me to do this, like, no, because your mind can lead you all kinds of places where you mess up your whole path and mess up some of your blessings, or delay or block some of your blessings. Wait on your gut to say yes or no once you make this sacrifice, to know which way to go. And when you go into your new beginnings, it's going to create a firm foundation, like stability, like a grounding, a firm structure. And it will no longer be built on sand and things they'll last for a moment, but it'll be like a structure that will last, where it's a firm, like you built it, like you going right into that firm foundation, that structure. So however that resonates, my love. But your deepest purpose is strength. And I'm also seeing willpower, like in your solar plexus as well, like needing willpower, that leadership to get to this firm foundation. And you have to realize that your purpose needs to transform from the shadow of forcing things to happen. Instead of forcing things to happen, waiting for the universe to make things happen. And just like I just did a video earlier, like you get in the way, you intercede, you intercept, like you go before what the universe. It's like you go in the way of the universe, like you get in the way of the universe, because the universe is working things out, but because things ain't in your mind going the way you want it to go or how you think it should go, it like you intercede in, and you kind of mess it up, or you delay what the universe has for you. So it's like you try to force things to happen, when in you have to wait for the divine time, and you have to wait to listen to your gut. And I know it's hard, because like I said, we both are manifesting generators, and it's like sometimes it's hard to wait on the universe, because it's like, oh, am I forgotten? This is going to happen, so I'm going to try to force this to happen, whatever. When we go and force it, we get delayed from our blessings, or we get frustrated and angry, when the universe is telling you to sit your ass down and wait. I hear you, I'm working on it, it's coming, but wait to respond. I see in your relationships, your greatest challenge is chaos. It's a lot of chaos in your relationships. Now, a relationship could be in business, it could be a mate, it could be in kids, it could be family, whatever, or friends, whatever. But I see chaos. It's a lot of chaos around you. I'm going to look this word up real quick for some reason. Give me 1 second. Okay. And your love, and your heart and love, it talks about change, like revolution. And in order to transform into like the revolution, and for the change, for things to revolve, it's like the highest expression of your heart is being still. Stillness, waiting, stillness. And I can see like you don't want to stay still. You don't want to wait. It's like you got to keep going. And then this chaos come. And then this frustration and anger happen. And your heart, it just need to be still. So you can listen to the downloads that are coming to you. So you can know which way to go when you do the sacrifice. Because then you will be able to unlock in your prosperity through your gift of entirety. You'll be able to unlock everything in its entirety. It'd be like it's like a key, like I said, to this new beginning. You'll be able to unlock the fullness, the fullness of something. The fullness, the what do you call it? Totality, the fullness. So I like to like go there. I'm a investigator, so I just do that. Yeah, the wholeness of something, the whole of something. You'll be able to unlock the wholeness of whatever this is that you're looking for. But you undermine yourself through purposelessness. Like your purpose, I don't know, it's I like to look up words in its true meaning. Like its thorough meaning, because what I say, it just goes over, like it's just go over, but I like to go like in depth. And purposeless to me mean not having a purpose. Let me see what this means. Yeah, aimless, meaning aimless, like not having a purpose. Like what is all this for? Like purposeless need, like what is all this for? What am I doing all this for? Purpose. It's like you need to transform. You undermine. You put yourself lower than where you're at. Like you're way up here and you put yourself down here because it's like you feel like like whatever you're shooting for is aimless or meaningless. And I see that you thrive best. You thrive best in your environment and in your walk on your path, where when your knowledge and wisdom is highly respected. What you know through your knowledge and wisdom is being respected. It's not being aimless or useless. It's being respected because you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of wisdom, and you want respect for that. Now, my love, what you are here to do, and I know you ask these questions to yourself. I know you ask yourself these questions, and I'm about to give it to you. Ask the universe, what am I here to do? And the universe is going to use me to tell you all these questions that you've been asking yourself over the years. Your life's work lies in the domain of human relationships. Human, not alien, human relationships. Given the nature of your prime gifts, because I know you have gifts. I see your gifts in the spirit. You are alive. You are alive. And you're in a very poignant time. I told you I like to research. Poignant. Poignant. Evoking a keen sense of sadness or regret. Touching, moving, sad. You are alive in a very moving time, or in a time of sadness or regret. The events taking place in the world and their future outcome are deeply connected to you and the work that you do. Your role, whatever specific form it takes, is to break down barriers and boundaries between human beings. Between human beings. You will realize that you have a gift in this direction. And for some reason, I got to go deep, and maybe that's why I need some water, because I'm be talking. Your role, whatever specific form it takes, is to break down barriers and boundaries between human beings. You will realize that you have a gift in this direction, but your gift can only truly flower if you are the example. Woo, that's deep, isn't it? If you are the example, you will be able to break down the barriers. That means you have to do it for yourself first. Just like me, like I have herbal addiction tea, certain addictions that clear out your chakras and everything. But I'm not gonna put it out there until I know it works for me, and the things I have to go through, and the negative and positive effects of it, and I can tell someone, okay, well, it may do a little this, may have you because with my tea, I had drunk a big cup when I made it. I'm just making my own teas, with the downloads of the universe. I'll wake up and it'll show me different stuff to make for this or that, whatever. I just ask and it comes. And it's like I have to use it, learn it, have knowledge of it, gain wisdom of it before I can put it out there. Because then I'm not authentic, because I don't like give it to you and somebody chokes on it or have an allergic reaction, then I'm not authentic, and then they won't trust what I say. So I have to lead by example of what I do. You understand? You must be a role model of honesty. Oh my goodness. You must be a role model of honesty and transparency. And I just said that. I just pulled your report, and I haven't even. I just pulled your report on, and I took some notes and things. And I just went ahead and let me do this video for you, and it's like, wow, it's like confirmation after confirmation. You must be a role model of honesty. Excuse me, and transparency. I drunk a lot of water, so. The more you hold things back from others, the more uncomfortable your life will become. If at any time you experience resistance in one of your relationships, you must ask yourself, What am I hiding from this person? What am I hiding from this person? If you own whatever it is and express it, drink some water, clear that throat chakra. If you own whatever it is and express it openly, the resistance will disappear. You can base your entire life around this single gift. Honesty and transparency. You can base your entire life, and that's a gift. That's a gift. Being honest and being transparent. I learned this on my journey and on my walk because a lot of people, especially a lot of clients that I have done, I'm sure I've done over 500. I'm not even counting, or at least over 500 people that I counseled over the years and mentored. But I wasn't being transparent because they thought that I had everything together, that I didn't have any troubles, that I could manifest whatever I want, that my life was good. And I'm like, you far from you even knowing the truth. And one of my teachers, my teacher, I call my guru. Y'all be able to meet her, and the people that are in my retreat session program. She said, Star, how can you really be their mentor and open up things of them when you're not even being transparent about who you are? And I'm like, they want to know too much, or they're being nosy, or ain't on their business and stuff. And it's like, that was holding me back from telling my truth and being transparent. And I didn't realize that until recently. And that's why now I'm working, because I'm a very private person. I would talk a lot about, about things. I don't mind sharing like things about me, but you only get a piece of it. And I'm learning, I don't have to tell all my business, but I'm learning to share more of myself, with others, and being more honest, and for them to see through the veil. I said that for a reason. You're here to learn. What are you here to learn, my love? Let's go a little deeper. One of the great issues for you has probably been your sense of melancholy. You have a specific chemistry that tends to unexpectedly suck you into a kind of void space. When you find yourself in this vacuum, which you may experience as sad or depressed or even lost, you need to understand that you are in a very, very powerful place indeed. Instead of wondering what is wrong with you and trying to change it, you need to try and go more deeply into it. It doesn't matter what you do in this space, because you can watch TV or listen to music, or even create something beautiful. It only matters that you honor this feeling that's within you. As you learn to make friends with this space, and this retreat program as well, your life will gradually be transformed. That's why you're here. The fear will begin to leave your system. And one day you may even realize that this aloneness you carry is in fact where your deepest love comes from. And I'm going to give you all the unconditional love that you need, as well as these group of queens. Because All of us queens are searching for the same thing: unconditional love. Even though we have a purpose and a mission and goal, we still yearn for love. And a lot of us don't have, and I'm just talking about the queens in this retreat program, a lot of us don't have that unconditional love that we're looking for in our environment. And sometimes we have to be in certain places at certain times to receive that, even if they are strangers. So I'm sending you right now unconditional love, a big love hug. Now, what keeps you healthy? You are someone who needs physical activity to remind you how alive you are. If you do not move, go to the gym, or walk, do some jumping jacks, do some activities. If you do not move, you cannot thrive. Point blank, just simple. If you do not move, you cannot thrive. Also, physical movement is the very best way for you to get out of your head and enter the magical state of pure essence. And that's where all your worries will come to an end. Making that move, physically making that move. You also need spontaneity. I can't even say it right. Spontaneity, like things spontaneous. I'm just saying that because I'm not spontaneous things in your life. It's more things. It's like in your life, as well, you will never know how easy things, once you get this in your life, you'll never know how easy things are until you actually do them, until you actually get active and do them. So it's really important for you to not become overly absorbed in thinking about the future. Like we can manifest things in the future, but sometimes we can be over, like, what is my future gonna look like? How am I plan this? How am I do this? What's the next move I'm gonna make? And you get absorbed into that. And then you start worrying about your future. And if you find yourself worrying, it's best to move your body or find something that allows you to get out of your head. And I'm going to show you how. Your purpose and what deeply fulfills you is whatever you do in life, whether it is recognized by millions or known to only a few people. The purpose of your life does not lie in the field of achievement. Like, what did I achieve? Of all people, you have the capacity to achieve great things. But for you, that is of no concern. What matters for you is simply to lose yourself in the activity in itself. The joy of movement is your reason for living, to feel life flowing through you and be actively engaged in an activity of your own choosing without thought or concern for the future. That's why you're here. That's why you're in this retreat session. Most people think of purpose in terms of attainment. But for you, purpose lies in physical movement. Keep saying physical movement. You need to move. And the beauty of muscle and like muscle and breathe and like breath and bone. Your purpose lies hidden in these moments which are occurring all the time. I don't know what it is, but I gotta get up. So I'm gonna end this video. We're gonna talk real soon. I have to get, because it's like energy on me. I have to get off. Thank you. I will see you soon.